Hello, my name is Daryl, and this is From the Floor, Episode 1. Why do they look so different in there? I want you to try something. Next time you're at a casual dining restaurant, Olive Garden, Applebee's, wherever, just look around the room. Like, really look. And then walk into a fine dining restaurant and do the same exact thing. Same city, same sun, roughly the same age group. But something is visibly different. The skin, the energy, the vitality. I noticed it after years of serving both rooms as a waiter here in Florida. And my brain couldn't let it go, and so I started doing deep research. And here's what stopped me cold. The Robert Wood Johnson Foundation published data showing that your zip code predicts your lifespan more accurately than your DNA. Not your genetics, your address. Where you live has a stronger correlation with how long you live than your genes you were born with. Same country, completely different biological outcomes based on the neighborhood. And so I started asking why. And it begins with what's actually available in your food supply. The Environmental Working Group has documented over 1,000 food ingredients currently allowed in the United States that are banned or restricted by the European Union. These ingredients show up most frequently in highly processed low-cost products, the kind of products that dominate the shelves in median and lower income areas. That's not opinion, that's public record. And a 2021 study published in JAMA found that high consumption of ultra-processed foods is associated with accelerated biological aging at the cellular level. That's not just feeling sluggish. That's actually aging faster, measurably. And that made me dig even deeper. There are 5 compounds that consistently show up in longevity and cellular research across multiple peer-reviewed studies. Let me explain it simply. If you think of your cells like a factory, NAD+ turns the lights on and fuels the machines. Berberine keeps the assembly line running efficiently. NAC and sulforaphane are a team. One brings the cleaning supplies, and the other activates your system's filtration system. Spermidine acts like the janitor, clearing out broken equipment so the factory doesn't fill up with junk. Together, they don't just keep you running, they slow down the wear and tear. Now, here's something interesting. These compounds are almost always stocked in places like Whole Foods, Sprouts, or Fresh Market, stores concentrated in more affluent areas. Now walk into a Walgreens or a Walmart in a median income neighborhood and try to find all 5 of those consistently. I'll wait. That's not an accident either, right? Corporate shelf placement decisions are driven by income data. It's called a planogram. Standard retail practices. Now let me be clear, I can't afford to eat organic every week. I'm just a waiter. But I refuse to accept the statistical outcome my zip code suggested was normal. And so I researched and I learned. And I built my own stack at a working class price. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm 39. I'm not genetically lucky. You can judge the results yourself. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to show you what's observable. What's documented, what you can do about it regardless of your address. Because after years of serving both rooms, the people who look different, I've noticed aren't genetically superior. They just have access to information and products most neighborhoods were never prioritized for. The information gap is just as real as the grocery store gap. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's From the Floor. You see everything. Episode 1.